Alright, well here we are on another sketchy launch. Takes a while to get in here with the boat on. You just you can't rush it. That's when you do destroy trailers and that sort of stuff. So we'll see how we go. The plan is something a bit different today. I'm going to launch a little drain. And then there's a bit of shoaly stuff out the front here I want to go and have a look at. See if we can get a trout or a finger mark, some grassies, something a bit different. And then hopefully make it back into the creek before the tide drops out. Otherwise it's going to be a long wait. So that's it's going to be a bit have to take my time, be a bit careful here. It might be a winching job, I think. Winch the boat off the trailer. Looks like there's a deep snag down there, so I have to be careful not to rip the transducer off as well. No, she's definitely a winch down job. Just get a little bit of slack there. Safety chain off. Oi, oi. Now I've got to be careful here myself. So we've got nothing connected to the boat, run out tide. I've had to think really quick. I've got a pair of pliers tied onto me some rope here, and I have to try and land it in the boat before it drifts away in the tide. I want to see what my reach is like. Yeah, I should be able to reach that. I've got to say, after many years of doing stuff like this, it's the first time this has happened. If I go real slow, real gentle here, I'll stay connected. Right. Hey, well that was interesting, wasn't it? Exciting. Right. What I'm going to do here, I have to go over there. Trying not to get too muddy. Oh, what was that? I'm trying not to get too muddy, but I can't see that happening. As long as I don't end up in there, I'm happy. I hope it doesn't turn into one of them days. Right, yeah. Oh, that's one of the more eventful launches we've had in a long time, isn't it? Whew. Better check my underwear. Right, so it's still pitch black. So I'm going to tie on one of these fakey dogs. There's not a breath of wind, and the water looks pretty clear. I'll tie on one of these fakey dogs and see if we can slowly work our way towards the mouth of this drain and have no more mishaps. So it's going to be too dark for you guys to see, so I'm just going to work my way down here, but it's going to be too dark for the camera to show any of this up. It is still pitch black, but what I've got the headlamp turned down I'll turn away from where I'm going to fish. So if you put it on spot like that, and move around, you'll spook fish. But if you put it on spread beam and then dim it down a bit, you'll find that you don't spook anywhere near as many. So we're going to see how this works out for us. Oh, just jump one off then. Okay. And that's out in the middle, so obviously I can't see the trees, so I can't cast at the trees. So I'm casting out in the middle. It's only 5 feet deep. Oh, there's another one. There's a rock bar just beside me. Hopefully it won't take too long for this tide to come in. It's pretty eerie on your own up in these little drains and stuff. I only seen the one set of eyes, but it only takes one. Say, I've never looked at the water temp. Water temp is 22.1. Ugh. I dropped one earlier on the fakie dog and I just had a hit just a minute ago. So the funny thing is this morning is not cold at all. It's supposed to be this cold snap hitting, but it is not cold at all, air temperature wise. Psychedelic pink TB80 on. Just watching the sounder to see where the fish are sitting at the moment. There's not too many fish at all, but I just want to see if I can get some interest out of them with a suspending lure or real slow floating lure anyway. I wonder why the water's so, like they must have been having colder nights where I am here, because this morning real warm. Mozzies are pretty active. Just dropped the barra there, just a little one, but I was just twitching him over the top of that snag there. So it means that some fish are looking and biting anyway. He came right up and hit it like 6 inches under the surface. So I suppose that's the thing too. Confidence is a big part of it. You know, if you're not feeling confident, then you don't put the effort in. So I've got to change that mindset straight away. Just, you know, you get into that negative sort of a mindset, you tend not to twitch your lures the way that you normally would when things are going the way you'd like it. But you can turn it around, you know, turn your luck around a little bit if you fall into that bit of a negative vibe. In here, normally you look at a snag like that, you just brace yourself and get ready. But it's probably got to do with this transitional sort of seasonal fluctuations in water temperature. So I would say, look at the colour of that little bugger. Isn't that one of the prettiest little jacks you've ever seen? Look at that. Well, believe it or not, that's the first fish landed. It can only get better from here. I've dropped a couple, but you just don't come out with expectations too high when you've got a water temp reading at 22 degrees. You're low. Sounder said there was fish up underneath there, so you can hear a jack over there, and I've cast at him a heap of times, but he don't want to bite. Alright, so just missed a big thump, just like on the bottom. I was letting it sink right down, it's 5 foot deep. Let it hit the bottom, and then just went hit, 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 like that. And it went thump. It was a barra bite, definitely a barra bite. So the jack came up right there. I reckon my lure must be too big for him because, I don't know if that's the same fish patrolling the bank or if there's a couple of different jacks in that backwater. Right up, I just spooked one. Maybe a different colour, I don't know. Oh, what's that? What bloody hell is that? Little cod or something? No, baby jack. There's lots of little ones around. The bigger ones than that making the ripples. Oh, I like that one there. Oh, yep. Oh, it's a little barra, that one. Oi, gimme. Righto, there's some shoaly stuff under us here. I've got one of these reel baits on, 110 reel baits. I'm just going to cast it out there, let it sink down, because it is 8 foot deep. Just going to see if I can get smoked, which is probably going to be the case on my light rod. You would not believe how dead it is in comparison last time I fished this place. Last time I fished this place here, almost every cast was either a hit or a fish. And I've had one hit. I've been here about 10 minutes I suppose, but it's dead. Don't know why. But I just snagged up and busted off and just had to do another FG and put a new leader on, but interesting. Like not a touch. Just got absolutely drilled. It's the small ones grabbed it. Oh, something real heavy out there grabbed it. And I pulled out, about there it was. Pulled out and let it sink again. And that little fella grabbed it. So can hardly stand up on this front deck. Had a couple of bigger fish just swirled up on the surface here in front of me. Not sure what they were, but there's also a shark there as well. So if I hook something, hopefully I'm able to land it quickly. I've just gone to that radioactive rooster. I was using Old Penny, colour in the prong called Old Penny, and that was what I got thumped on before, but haven't had a touch since. I just got snagged and lost it. So, and I've lightened up my head. I've gone to a 1/3 ounce with a 5/0 hook on it because it's only 8 feet deep here. Jesus, nearly stepped over the side. Right, so if you get a snag like this, if you go towards it, keep the line not tight but firm, and then go past the jig head, so that you're actually pulling it out the opposite direction to what it went in. This is where the electric comes into it. Generally speaking, once you get past it on around, say your line's on about a 45-degree angle, if you give it, right, so about 45-degree angle there, give it a twitch like that and it comes off. Started putting a little bit of Hellcat catch scent on there then too. That stuff there. This is the estuary. There's a couple of different flavours. This is the fresh and estuary one. Man, I hope to land one of these. These are beautiful eating fish, these, and spectacular looking fish. So I'll see if we can catch one for you anyway. I just busted off a fish then on the other rod, and didn't have time to press the GoPro or anything like that. It happened pretty quick. And then put that reel bait back out there and straight away snagged up. So I'm just going to put a jig head back on my light bait casting, because I have to get back into this creek shortly. The tide will change and I'll get stuck out here. I'll find another radioactive rooster if I can. If I've got any left. Oh, yes. New packet. That's the one that I was getting all the bigger hits on, so just hit spot lock there. Alright, let's see if we can get a trouty or something good eating. First car's got a hit. There's a grassy, legal size grass, legal size grassies, and he's only just. We don't want him. We want the bigger one. Generally, wherever you find one of them, you'll find more. So, right, last cast, we'll have to head back into the creek. Didn't get a feed. I was hoping for a trout or that dirty great big bloody Mary sea perch would have been good. That wasn't to be. I reckon I'll drop a couple more of them too. They're another fish that tend to school. Grassies, I don't usually keep grassies unless they're like 1.5 kilos, 2 kilo. Oh, there's a bump. Oh, this is where you fall into the trap, see. I haven't landed a good fish. And I've got to get back into that creek. And you start getting bites and missing them and thinking, oh, like that, bloody hell, just pulled straight. My God. There. Oh, Jack, look at him. He followed it out. I'd say it's all water temp related. Just how quiet it is. I'll get used to it though. That's the thing, these fish now have to get used to this water. Oh, a little barra. These fish have to get used to that water temp. It usually takes them a couple of weeks. See the jacks, when you land on the edge, if there's jacks there, generally they'll hit it right on the edge. If you sink down, you're sort of covering the barra option as well. Like a lot of the time the barras are sitting down deeper than what the jacks are, so we'll try and cover all our options. He doesn't want a prong. Hey, that's enough of that. Haven't got too long before we have to drag her out, so let's see if we can get something up here. It's been dead, very dead. Water temp still 22.1, so shocking. Wait. Oh, barra. Oh dear. He sucked that out and sucked it in and spit it out. And he's undersized, so I didn't bother sticking the hook in him, but you can see how quick that bugger sucked the lure in and then spat it back out again. The camera should show that up really well. Oh, it's a fish. I think I'm looking at a... Yep, it was a fish. And Jack's sitting right up hard against them mangroves there. And I spooked him. I landed it fairly gently behind him, but see if he comes back. There's a Jack just cruising just to the right of that. Oh, there! Oh, look at him. No, it's only a little one. You can see him coming. Only a little fella. It's peaceful anyway. Too peaceful, but oh, I was looking the other way. It's only a little one, little Jack. Here he comes. Just watched the Jack eat a prawn off the top there. Oh, there he is. Look, there's two of them. They're eating tiny stuff. I just watched what he ate. I can't cast lures that small. Oh, that's a barra. Not a bad one either, actually. Oh, he's legal. Spot locky. Right there. My landing net. Oi, come here. Oi. There you go, finally. That looked really good. Get him out of there. Well, he didn't hesitate in 22 degrees of water. Prong done it again. Very tempting to push the issue, but you know you regret it if you do. You get stuck in these little sandfly infested bloody drains, and she's not much fun for hours and hours. You've got to climb out, light a fire, get some smoke happening. Just want to do this one little snag around the corner here, and then we're out of here. Should be something up in that drain there probably. Oh, Jesus, yep. That'd be a large something. That was a real weighty bite. I'd say big Jack sitting up in there. Definitely have to get out of here after this one. Oh, dropped in. Oh, Jack, look at him. Two Jacks. Oh, another one below him. Is that a school of Jacks or pikeys? There's a big Jack to the right of them, though. Oi, oi. I think there's Jacks and pikeys. No, baby Jacks. Huh. There was a bigger Jack there, but he didn't really want to play the game. But them little ones, oh, there he was. He just flashed down deep then. Last cast. Oh, Jack. Second last cast. I'm literally out of water. You can see the sandbar. Oh, damn! That was a good one. Oh, there's another little one there as well. Oh! look at that one. Geez, they're bloody keen now. Oh, look at that. Wait, wait, that's a grunter. There you go. I should get stuck more than I do because I just can't bloody help myself. Like, especially after you've had like a really, really hard day, and then all of a sudden the fish start biting. So you think, well, I'll just get a few before I've got to go. This is my last cast because I've got to get over a couple of shallow sandbars. And there is a good croc that lives in here, and I don't know where he is. He's one of them real sneaky bastards, and he could be bloody anywhere, so I don't want to be getting out and pushing under the sandbars. So we'll try and sneak out here. Well, these little creeks like this, they're very small windows. Like it doesn't take much water dropping before it's looking all right, looking safe, and then all of a sudden, bang! It's dropped out that quick that you're stuck. So just because they're so narrow, there's not much water to come out before the water level drops. So yeah, we're going to scoot it as quick as we can back to the boat ramp now, because as you saw this morning, that boat ramp is tether the old girl up. She bloody don't take off on me again. That was a bit of an arse pucker this morning, because this flows straight out to the ocean, and if you can't get to your boat, she's gone. Righto, drag the old girl out. She's been through punishment, I suppose, this thing that no boat should go through, but man, it's seen some fish over the years. Righto. So what we've got to do is the same thing that we showed you before, where you put her in gear. Drive her on, I'll show you. And there's rock here, so I obviously don't want to touch rock with the new prop. So we'll get her to sit in a little cradle, like that. Trim her up a little bit. Make sure it doesn't quite feel like in the skids. Lock that throttle on there. Like that. Back to the real top just a little bit, I reckon. Just got to hold the motor while I do the winch. The rack is on. Alright, so that's up to there. Put the ratchet back on. 100% put on that safety chain. Back down here, let the revs off gently. Neutral. Shut her off, trim her up. Drag her out. Camera probably won't show the angle there, but she's a fair sort of an angle. Eventful in some ways, not eventful in others. So take the good with the bad. But this morning that could have gone way worse than it did, and Yeah, like it just goes to show, like what I was meaning to do this morning was to winch the boat down gently because it was so steep and so far. I was going to winch the boat down to make sure you didn't damage anything or fill the boat full of water. I didn't show, but the bilge pump went for a fair while because a big wave of water came up over the back when it hit the water. So, yeah, very lucky. We'll get that through that one. That's another lesson in life, that one. Anyway, I'm going to probably stop and have a couple of flicks on the way out here, so I'll probably see us walking the bank in a minute. Shit, that's a big school of tarpon. Don't want them. Yuck. Sitting there with a mullet. This is one of these riggies. They call a riggy. They're a zip bait. So you just wind him down, twitch it, let it sit. Perfectly suspends this one. Very light lure to cast on a bait caster, though, I can tell you. So this is my little 6. Oh, yeah, what's that? Giant herring. This is my 6 to 12 pound infinite, so a little light one. A bigger than expected jack just came in and had a look at that. He didn't bite it, but he came charging in and made out like he was going to eat it. Just there. Whoop. Oh, that was a jack. Oh, another jack. You can see what I mean about pausing. That's a pretty easy way to show how to pause the lure, because you can see it from this elevated area. You have to be careful not to get a hook in me. These little hooks take some getting out too. See, his bigger mate was there. See if he wants to play. Yep, no, same size. Maybe even smaller. Yeah, a bit smaller. There's definitely, oh, there's a jack. There's definitely, oh, that's a big one. Or was that a big pikey? Yep, there's 1, 2. Bloody jacks everywhere. The lightest leader I've got with me is 24 pound. That Atomic Line's 24 pound. So I haven't got anything lighter. So. Oh, there you go. Oh, dropped him. Yeah. Well, there's something you don't very often see up here. Stingray. Right there. Look. Oh, what's that next to him? Jack. Look at Jack looking at it. He's probably a legal sized jack. I'll see if I can cast. You can still see him there. Yeah, spooked him. Another stingray. One there, another one over there. Must be eating jelly prawns. Little croc here somewhere. Tail mark going out in there. See a little salty. Little saltwater croc sitting on the other side there. change the angle on him. About, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot long. I'll put the, he's just laying there, like, that'll be that one we saw. Just to the left of that he is. The colours in him are beautiful. You don't very often see him there laying there like that. I don't know if it's going to show him up or not. Just trying to get a perspective of the camera. But yeah, that's him laying hard up against the other bank there. Let's see if we can make him move. Just so you can see him. It's not going to... There he goes. Just come out here in this deeper water now. Gonna lay on the bottom there. These spiders all over. Not a big fan of spiders. Just, oh, now hooked on that bloody twig. I hope they didn't spook him. There's got to be one on there. Phew. Mozzie on my nose. Oh, oh. Hey, hey. Oh, little one grabbed it. There was a bigger one. Probably legal size with him, but this one was too quick. Oh, there he is here. Righty, look. Ready? There he goes. Jesus. Hey, what's that? A little barra. There we go. God, how small is that? These are the sort of fish that will stick hook in your finger. You have to be careful here. Ow, nearly got revenge, buddy. Ow. Whoop. Oi. Oh. Little mundi. Oh. See if I can have a cast. I reckon I'm spooking them, so I'll have a cast for a bit further back. Yep. Oh, yep. That's the go. God, look at these there. Oi. Get off there. Got me bloody. How's he done that? It's about another 10 jacks there with him. Oi. Look at the colour of that. I'm going to get a photo of that. That's beautiful. There's about another 10 jacks there with him. You would have been able to see that on the camera. Some surprisingly big jacks there with this one. Like he's not quite legal size, this one, obviously, but the one you'll be able to see in the video, I'm sure, the ones, oh, let them go. Let them go. The ones that he was fighting with. What I want to try and do, without making too much noise, that's him, he's in there. Let's see if these others are going to have another go. As I say, they're pretty switched on, so. Oh, 1, 2, 300. Oh. Is that a little barra? No, it's a jack. There's another 3 or 4 with him. He's the same sort of size, just on legal. Open up. Cool. Geez, I got some jaw pressure. Let's ram in down there. Pretty fish, eh? Hopefully they didn't spook him. Try and sneak down here. It's hard to sneak when you're 130 kilo. Oh, look at that jack there. Just, where is he? Here he is. Oh, geez, I think I bloody spooked him from way back here. I crunched something under my foot, like a root of a tree or something crunched under my foot. And as soon as it did, I seen him move. That might do us, I reckon. At least we can bend a rod. It was pretty quiet up in the creek, so at least we bent a rod. Anyway, I hope everyone is well, and we'll catch you on the next video, I reckon. See yous.